How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Appreciate it. It's always good to be at SEC Media Days. Always good to be on y'all's show.
Well, we really appreciate that. And listen, congratulations on what you've built. There were some doubters because it's such a good league, and from where you started, it's pretty amazing what you've built, a legitimate top 10 program. You ought to be proud, and I mean that very sincerely. What a great job.
Well, I appreciate it, and obviously as the head coach you get a ton of credit, but really the credit doesn't belong to me at all. It really belongs to the players in that locker room, and it belongs to the assistant coaches who consistently believed in our message and went out there when it wasn't looking good. When recruits were saying no and they kept going, they stuck to it. And I attribute a lot of our success to Ryan Russell, our Director of Athletic Performance, because he is consistent every day in the message he preaches, and he's gotten that first floor, I call them the first floor generals, Mike Kurowski, our Director of Equipment, Liz Stewart, our Director of Nutrition, Zach Parker, our Director of Athletic Training, and Ryan Russell, our Director of Athletic Performance. Those guys have so much impact on our team, and they reflect the mission of our core values every day, and so they're really ones to be praised, not me.
Matt Hayes, Frank Frangie here with Mizzou coach Eli Drinkwitz. Mizzou, Eli, you've been adamant about Mizzou being a place that can win big.
Yeah.
For years. Mm-hmm. When did it turn, you think, last year? When did you think, okay, we got this thing now, we've got a chance?
Honestly, I kind of saw it in the first two games. Like, even though we didn't play particularly well and the scoreboard didn't reflect it, I saw in the fourth quarter of that Middle Tennessee game a team that played together, a team that just missed a few opportunities but offensively sustained drives, defensively got the ball back for us, special teams made a good play. And I felt like that was the recipe for success, at least the successes that I've been a part of. And we kind of put it all together versus K-State. I mean, there were 6-7 lead changes in that game, a team that refused to quit.
Fun game, yeah.
Fun game.
Yeah.
And then obviously we make Harrison Mevis makes a 61-yard field goal that is just remarkable. But that's what happens. Like, special moments are born from special opportunities. You know, as Herb Brooks said in 1980 Miracle, that's what happened in that game. There was a lot of special things that occurred, and now a elite player made an elite play.
And I will tell you, when people watch Mizzou football, you might have the best receiver in the country. You've got a really good veteran quarterback coming back. I mean, there's special players in your program, aren't there?
Yeah, I think that's the thing that makes us different than maybe in the past is you've seen teams in college football have a one good year, and then it takes them 4 years to rebuild it. We're layered right now competitively from a talent standpoint where, we tied the record for most draft picks in Mizzou history, and honestly, I would expect that we will be at that same number this year. I think we have a talented roster that has NFL players riddled throughout, and I think it'll be the same way next year. You're talking about Caden Green, Brett Norfleet, Marquise Johnson, Josh Manning, Chris McClellan. I mean, there's a lot of really good, Marvin Burks, really good young, Dalen Carnell, young, talented players that it's just going to be their time to shine.
It's remarkable what's happened, man, in the last couple of years. I think another remarkable thing that people kind of overlook, we talked about Carson Beck waiting his time.
Yeah.
Brady Cook, man, you tried to find someone else.
I was.
And he just kept coming back, didn't he?
Yeah.
Talk about that story now. He's kind of like a microcosm of what you've done there.
Yeah, we define grit as a stubborn refusal to quit. Right. And that's kind of Brady Cook's story. Like, he's just one of those guys that you're always like, get somebody else in there. And no, it's Brady's in there. And then once he's in there, he just consistently makes plays and does the little things really well. Yeah, we had a saying this spring, little by little, little becomes a lot. And that really defines Brady Cook. Little by little, he just worked every single day to improve his technique, his fundamentals, his mental understanding of the game. He's a very smart football player. Our challenge now is to make sure he's not a celebrity quarterback. And we just need a battlefield commander. And we don't need him to be the next Greg McElroy and being all over, TV shows and all that. We just need him to consistently be a good player.
You know what's funny? Somebody asked me about him. So, what do you think of Brady Cook? I said, you know what? When it's 3rd and 3, he's going to find a way to get those 3 yards.
Yeah, he is.
Whether it's throwing the ball or running it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. He's remarkably athletic. He runs the football really well. He's tough as nails, but he's developed a consistency in how he throws the football that's made him an elite player.
Eli, final thing for you here. The world of college football has changed so much. We all know that. The league and the portal and now the 12-team playoff. Do you like where we are, and does it fit what you're trying to do at Missouri?
We are where we're at, and I have no control over what it is or what it will be. My job is to deliver a great product to the fans and to the administration that pays me. And so my job is to be very, very adaptable. What are the rules in place, and how do we utilize those rules to help us have a successful football program? And that's really my job. And I got one of the best jobs in the world, man. The opportunities that are afforded to me and my family because of what I get blessed to do, I got no complaints. Are there things that will ultimately change? Yeah. Do I think they'll be for the better? I don't know. But whatever it will be, we'll make the best of it.
You're a neat guy. You've done a great job there. Congratulations.
Thank
you for stopping by. We appreciate that.
MIZ.
Bye. We appreciate that.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL's coverage of the 2024 SEC Media Days, brought to you by Instant Keys. If you're looking for even more college football content this fall, be sure to subscribe to our 1010XL Gators, 1010XL Seminoles channels.